Well, blessings and good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition. It's been a while, but I'm back to Turn It Up with Jonathan on the Las Cruces Channel. I've got an exciting guest with me. All right, from Detroit, Michigan, my hometown, 313, baby. Yes, I've got with me none other than Mr. Craig Lane, a.k.a. Mr. Groove. I want to say Mr. Groove Thing. Is that all right, Mr. Groove Thing? How you doing this evening, man?
That's all right. What's up, Joe Nathan?
What's going on?
How y'all doing?
Good, man. We doing awesome on this part, man. We in the Southwest, baby. It almost made 100 degrees here in Las Cruces, man. What is it looking like over there? I think it's a little cloudy, right?
A little cloudy, a little chilly off and on. You know the weather changes here when you bat your eye. So
Yeah.
I can take me some Las Cruces 103, 110, 115 right now.
No, brother. Actually, you need a little 575, bro. 575 or 505. 575, 505.
10-4.
10-4, Big Daddy. Listen here, man. I am so grateful that you decided to, make a stop here in Las Cruces by way of the internet. Man, it's a great honor and a privilege to have you on the show. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Craig Lane, a.k.a. Mr. Groove, and we're going to get into that and let you know who exactly that is. Man, all right. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Mr. Craig Lane.
Well, we can start back when I was born, but I don't think you want to go that far.
No, we don't. No, leave the baby boomers alone. Leave the baby boomers alone. Come on, man. Let's go.
Okay, all right. Well, it's been a little road. Started developing in junior high school and into high school, and started doing a ton of talent shows.
Yes.
So by the time I was old enough to get into a band, my parents allowed me to be in a band.
Yes.
We started imitating people like Prince, Parliament, Funkadelic.
Okay.
I mean, anything we could get our hands on that was just funky.
Yes.
So I just started developing my style and all my know-how and the things that led me up to who I am today from those very times. High school led us. People from Parliament, Funkadelic coming to see us at talent shows, and they were excited how we. So that escalated to a lot of projects with Parliament, Funkadelic, and working with people like Sly Stone.
Okay.
Some of the big people of that time.
Okay.
And it was a golden era of music.
Yeah.
Because it spawned many, many groups. Just after the Motown era, you had a nest of R&B, funk, all types of music coming out of here, all over the country. But of course, I grew up the Detroit funk, the Ohio funk, the things that came, the funkiest of the funky,
the funky of the funkiness.
So the funky of the funky. I came from the funky folks, and
that's not underarm funk, is it? That's not underarm funk, is it? Right?
Oh no, we're talking about stank funk.
Oh, okay.
Stankin' funk.
Some Wayman Tisdale stank, huh?
As George Clinton. No. As George Clinton would say, that stinks.
Oh wow, okay, George Clinton, yeah. Okay. So listen here, man. Okay, so listen here, man. Check this out. So, listen, how did you start your own brand, man? How did you start your own brand?
Well, I started my brand. I started being around and listening to some of the top producers at that time. And back then, everybody was into a big sound.
Yes.
Like working with Anita Baker's producer, Michael Powell. In and around the studio with him and the ride of Michael Walden, I learned to develop a big sound, such as music like you would hear on Anita Baker or Luther or something like that.
Okay.
Later on, got into into a lot of rap with the younger artists, so all that big stuff I used to do, I kind of had to tone that down
Right.
and go into a different style. Because some would say that there are a lot of singers out here who just can't sing,
Right.
and some would look at it as an art form.
Okay.
So I had to learn how to look at it as an art form because it truly is.
Right.
And these people that will say can't sing have made millions of dollars doing what they're doing.
Exactly.
Underhated. One of
Okay.
the things that kind of built me up into being what I am today. The big music, also music where you're only playing about 2 or 3 notes on the keyboard.
Okay.
So I kind of evolved with both styles and just became who I am today.
All right. All right. So listen, you named a couple of rap artists. Who are some of the rap artists that you, done some things with?
Well, in the era that and RJ's List Arrival still exists for those who don't know, but
Yes.
in that time frame when we were touring, we worked, you name it, we worked with the elite of the rap business, Run DMC, Sugar Hill Gang,
Woo.
Curtis Blow, you name it.
Okay.
Some of the innovators of rap we shared stages with. And
Yes.
I've even had a chance to work with Tupac on the Above the Rim album.
Okay.
So there's Young Buck. I did some stuff on his album, and Lloyd Banks.
Yes.
Just various artists. I mean,
You still there?
I'm still here.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
It must be a slight layer of communication, but that's okay. We get through.
Yeah. Yeah. Just a slight. Yeah.
So, again, working with a lot of rappers and also a lot of big R&B artists just kind of evolved into who I am today.
Okay. Okay. So listen, have you ever had to deal with any individuals, of course you probably have, but any individuals who tried to sabotage who you are as an artist?
Well, unfortunately, in our society, we run against what I call a bucket of crabs. And, every time there's always somebody reaching to pull you back down.
Yes.
But in time, you learn how to deal with that. You learn how to kind of shut that down and keep following your path.
Yes.
And just keep moving. Because there's a lot to the top of that crab bucket.
Okay.
You just gotta put your all into getting there. That's all.
Exactly.
And I encourage any of our listeners out there to keep striving. Don't worry about what somebody else is trying to get you down or pull you down. You just keep going.
Yeah, that's good information.
You'll make it. You'll succeed.
Okay, so tell me, listen, man. Tell me, I've heard that you're doing some extraordinary work with a youth group. And how is that transpiring?
Well, a program,
Okay.
which was government funded. What happens was the government actually paid students minimum school for the summer to come and learn from professionals.
Okay.
So I did that for about 6 or 7 years, and I took a short pause from that, and then a lady I know named Cassandra McDonald,
Yes.
we had a talk. I did a project on her. She's a great concert pianist and operatic singer.
Okay.
And
Okay.
so doing a project with her, we kind of sat down and talked about the summer youth camp here.
Okay.
And that spawned into what is known as today as CAS Camp. So every year, around the first or the second week of June, I go to Ohio, Columbus, Ohio.
Yes.
And we do a summer music camp there. We teach the kids about how to make music, how to do all types of different music. It's sort of like a school for the performing arts.
Oh, nice.
There are different. Yeah, there are different. Some students may be doing violin lessons. There's a choir class, all different types of classes. So what happens at the end of 1 week, we teach the kids, and I come with the kids, and we come up with a big production for the Friday show at the end of the week.
Okay.
And the kids come out and perform. Even on occasions, I perform with them.
Okay.
And and I've been doing the cast camp now for about 12 years.
Wow, wow. So listen, man, have you had the opportunity to? I know you write songs. You're a tremendous writer, tremendous music man. So have you written any songs for them that you have, I guess, put together and had it on wax or CD now? I said on wax like we're still in the 80s. But have you put them on CDs, anything like that?
Oh, you took me back with that one.
Yeah, I took us both back.
There are some songs that we are about to use from previous camp years.
Yes.
Songs I'm going to do on the Maria project.
Yes.
And I even recorded some of the kids who are singing backgrounds on some of these songs. So,
nice.
Yes, some of those songs are about to become not waxed, but CD'd.
Yeah, ain't nothing like the black wax, baby. Ain't nothing like the black wax, you know. Okay, so let's move a little bit forward, man.
Guess what?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to tell you, wax has never really gone. Wax has never really gone anywhere. It's still very popular. It's going to come back over in the States.
Okay. So how do you suppose, or have it been exposed to you, how they're going to do that? How they're going to reintroduce that?
Well, it's already a major factor in certain DJ pools and things of that nature. And then you have your iconic music lover who just pull out an album jacket and read the credits and play his albums.
Oh, wow.
I'm sure that there's still millions of people out here with music collections on wax still to this day.
Okay.
So, again, through the artistry of DJ pools and things of that nature, or your disc jockey at a club or something, some of these places are getting back into just spinning records. Those albums actually sound really good, so
yes.
I don't think they'll ever die.
Yeah, that's good, man. Just all we need is a diamond tip, baby. All we need is a diamond tip. Will you agree?
That's a jump start.
Yes. Okay. So listen here, man. Real quick here, we're going to go ahead and take a break. And when we come back, I'm going to let you address the people by way of internet. You know, we got a little video, and I'll cue that on the way back in. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my time for just a moment. Stay tuned. We'll see you soon.
If you're looking for a new pet that you can cherish every day, consider adopting from a shelter. Shelters are full of healthy, loyal, fun, loving pets, eager to become a part of your family. A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet, so bring home your new buddy today. To find out more, you can visit theshelterpetproject.org.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Burke. And I have a confession to make. I have a serious crush on my workout. Hip, fun, and always a challenge. Jazzercise is the total package. It's the only workout that I've ever truly loved. Does it show? That's because I'm in the best shape of my life. What a difference Jazzercise makes. When's the last time your workout swept you off your feet? Find a class near you at jazzercise.com.
Since I got adopted, I've learned a lot about these humans.
I know. I mean, check out these two. It's Flirt City over here. I think she's getting his number.
Nice.
Your human's got some sweet moves.
Takes after his dog.
Hey, don't touch that dial, because you're watching the only independent TV station here in Las Cruces, the Las Cruces Channel. Keep watching.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second half of Serving It Up with Joe Nathan on the Las Cruces Channel. And once again, I have with me my special guest all the way from Detroit, Michigan, Mr. Craig Lang, a.k.a. Mr. Groove. Man, God bless you, man. Welcome back to the show, man.
Thank you, Motown in the house.
Yeah, okay. So real quick, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to let Mr. Craig Lang address you in his own way. Ladies and gentlemen, check this out. Mr. Groove.
Please, Mr. Groove, won't you come back home? What's going on, Las Cruces? This is Craig Lane, a.k.a. Mr. Groove, coming at you live from Detroit. Also, want to give a shout out to Las Cruces and Jonathan Haywood over there at Serving It Up. What's going on? Briefly, just wanted to talk to you a little bit about what's going on with Mr. Groove. Started young, right out of high school, talent shows. People like Parliament Funkadelic come to check us out. That led us right into a group of our own with the P-Funk called Sabotage. Well, shortly after that, we escalated and started doing things with RJ's latest arrival, Shackles on My Feet, and a host of other things, including Slum Village, production on Young Buck, Tupac, the Above the Rim soundtrack, many other things. Currently performing, playing, and producing with Al Hudson in One Way. And please look out for a concert coming to your area soon. But currently, Mr. Groove is working on projects, a solo project entitled the Mr. Groove Project. Also an artist, Maria, a gentleman by the name of Carnell, and just many, too much to mention here right now. But every day is a production of different sorts. We're doing all kinds of production on many artists, and I hope to come to the Las Cruces area to grab some of the talent down there as well. But we're going to end it here. We're not going to hold you long. I just really want to give another heartfelt shout out to Las Cruces and Joe Nathan serving it up down there in Las Cruces. Sorry, I just got to feeling something. But anyway, you guys have a lovely evening. John, we'll see you real soon. And good night to you all, Las Cruces, New Mexico. Serving it up.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Groove himself. Did you hear it? Yes, we thank you, Mr. Groove. Mr. Groove. Now, listen, man, I want you to take us a little bit further into some of the groups that you have worked with. I want you to tell me, man, how did you connect with One Way and Al Hudson?
Well, Al Hudson and I met him through a school friend of mine who led me to Al, and it's like in a flash of an eye. The next thing I knew, I was in the basement writing songs with Al Hudson and my good friend Curtis.
Okay.
And things just kind of developed from there. We supported some of which went on the group One Way. Some of them went on a good dear friend of mine who's passed on now, named Oliver Cheatham.
All right.
He was very well known over in the UK.
Okay.
But this guy was a phenomenal singer. I miss him a lot. But just being around Al kind of spawned into a lot of other things.
Yes.
And of course, when you go on the road and you start touring, you run into many other groups and you make many other friends, and it's like a big net. One thing leads to the next. Just because you met this person, I met somebody in the SOS band, or I met somebody in the Mary Jane Girls, or whoever.
Okay.
And it spreads.
Yes.
It kind of spreads, and you find yourself working with very interesting people. I've met some of the top stars of our time.
Wow.
A lot of the new stars I've met, and there are candid moments that I remember meeting special people from a special time, like Sugarfoot from Ohio Players.
Okay.
I recall a concert we did with them out in California before he passed on.
Okay.
And I must have talked to this guy all day. I was just that intrigued.
Wow.
And you know, it's important for fans to know.
Yes.
It's nice to look up to these people. Another gentleman I met, Earth, Wind and Fire's original keyboard, Larry Dunn.
Okay.
The guy was so nice. We took pictures. We did a video together. As soon as he met me, we talked. We hit it off. He gave me all his phone numbers. And Earth, Wind and Fire is one of my all-time idolized groups. I love this group. I learned how to play with this group. I've had romances with this group and all kinds of things.
Yes.
But meeting him was a real inspiration because he's a fellow keyboardist, and for him to actually take the time and we shared a keyboard together and we played together. That was a big highlight for me.
That's great.
And we're still friends. I put him to shows and things of that nature. So
well, you know,
a lot of inspiration, and it's okay. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, well, you know, in '87, well, actually '89, right when I moved here to Las Cruces, I was with Ron Coleman and RC Franco Productions when I done my second album, and he was setting me up to open up for Earth, Wind and Fire in California around '89. Yeah, that would have been an awesome time for me too. But you know, some other things took place in my life. Yeah. Go right ahead on, sir.
Well, yeah, it's just meeting people like that, and it's not that you're idolizing. I grew up to appreciate these folks' talent and their contributions, because through the strength of their music, it taught me how to play. It taught me how to produce. It taught me how to mix.
Yes.
And I cherish those moments for those reasons.
Okay.
And looking forward to meeting all kinds of new folks as well.
Yes.
You know, there's plenty of talent out here in this world to appreciate.
Oh, yeah, and that is true. That is so true. So listen here, man. I see on some of the information that you sent me that you had an opportunity to work on a song called "Heaven's in Your Arm," and you know I'm a preacher, so you know. So I want. Can you touch on that a little bit?
Sure. Heaven in Your Arms came from, unfortunately, Gary has passed on too.
Yes.
But he left us with some great music. Actually, that song was meant for Anita Baker. Not many people know that.
Wow.
And for whatever reason, it wound up in the studio with us, with RJ's Latest Arrival, and became a big record for us, for RJ's Latest Arrival. Me and RJ worked that song, and along with Gary Glenn at the time.
Okay.
And it became what it was, and it did pretty well for us.
Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. So listen here, man, let's wrap it up. My time is almost up. But I'd like to say to you, ladies and gentlemen, you just never know who you're going to meet. You're never going to know how extraordinary these individuals are until you open the door and let them in. Now, yes, some of us might have some prejudices and some isms and some schisms. But guess what? The most phenomenal people in the world come from all shapes, sizes, from all over the world. And we must be willing to connect and you know, just be a part of their life and let them allow us to be a part of their life. And that's a phenomenal thing. Once again, my guest tonight was none other than...
Can I?
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Can I answer that? Can I answer?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You got a minute to answer it. You got a minute. You got 1 minute.
All right. A lot of people think we're untouchable or unreachable, but you'll find that musicians and artists, I'm not going to say all of them,
Yes.
but a lot of them are some of the friendliest and funniest people you ever want to meet. So
Yes.
keep reaching out to us. We love it.
All right, man. That sounds awesome. I couldn't have said it any better myself. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's our time. I hope to see you on the next go round. And maybe it might not be so long before I come back out again. But I'll see you soon here on the Las Cruces Channel. God blessings to you and have a good night. We thank you for joining us.
Serving it up.